Hello, now that I'm not muted. Hello and welcome to Dolphin's Dive, the weekly strategically minded Handelabra stream hosted by Dolphin. Handelabra believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against those goals are not welcome and will not be tolerated. You can follow us at Handelabra Games on Twitch and Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You can follow me personally at LewDolphin21 on Twitter, and on Twitch and YouTube it's LewDolphin, no digits. Sentinels of the Multiverse, Bottom of the Ninth, One Deck Dungeon, and Aeon's End are available on Steam, iOS, and Android devices, and Spirit Island is available on Steam in early access. You can find more information on the games at handelabra.com. Hello. Yay, John's here. All right, so what are we gonna do today? Let's see, so last Dolphin's Dive, we did Ocean's Hungry Grasp together with a spread of Rampant Green, and that was a fun exercise in me getting confused with what was going on. Migrant P is subscribed with Twitch Prime and has been subscribed for 2 months. Yeah! Twitch Prime sub, yeah! And then on Saturday, when we played Spirit Island on Spirit Island Saturdays, we comboed, what did we combo? Lightning Swift Strike with Shadows Flicker Like Flame? Maybe? No, it was someone else. I don't remember which. My shirt matches the ocean nicely. Oh, nice. Actually, I already forgot what I did on Saturday. Was it Shadows Flicker Like Flame on Saturday, or was that Thursday? Or was it Spread of Rampant Green on Thursday or Friday? I think I did those in some order. I just don't remember which order. But I think this week, I'm still not quite prepared for the Bringer of Dreams and Nightmares. Maybe we'll figure that out on Saturday with Spirit Island Saturdays. Maybe with John this time. But let's see. Vital Strength of the Earth provides defense and could allow for repeats of powers with his base, with his innate. Can defend easily and can skip all invader actions. That seems cool. Who could possibly combo well with that? Moving with Dahan. Doing things with Dahan. Gathering Dahan. I kind of want to play with River Surge in Sunlight, though. There's some discussion I was seeing in the Discord today. So let's see, I don't know which 2 letters we're gonna use. I don't know which I used last time. Let's use D. And it brought me River, awesome. And C. Nope, it didn't bring me the right one. Well, does it automatically select one or is it random? Let's just keep moving the lands out until we get the one with the right one. I tried playing with Thunder Speaker the other day and managed to lose 4 presents in a single turn. Uh-oh. Still not sure if it's random or if it's... I'm just gonna keep pulling random things out until we get Vital Strength of the Earth. If we get Vital... Aha! There we go, we have it. So River Surges in Sunlight and Vital Strength of the Earth. We're playing in DC, Washington, DC. Oh yeah. And were we gonna play with something else today? I think we were considering doing a level 0 adversary. Let's see, so a level 0 adversary just provides an escalation, and they're all difficulty 1. As you can see down there, it says difficulty 1. Land rush on each board with town or city. Add a town to a land without town. Or Sweden. After invaders explore into each land this phase, if that land has at least as many invaders as Dahan, replace a Dahan with a town. I'm gonna go with Brandenburg, Prussia here. We'll just go with that. And I don't want to play with Blight. Oh, that's the thing there. Yeah, we're playing base level. All right, let's go. Level 0 adversary. Invaders are exploring the wetlands. Go ahead. Go and explore in the wetlands. See how I care. Okay. So, part of what I was reading about was powering up River very quickly, doing add presence for both in the card plays track, and I don't remember what was played after that. I think it was River's Bounty in order to get the energy. But then the next one was add presence to get to the reclaim 1 and then reclaim something. And the 3 card plays and eventually 4 card plays would allow you to do 2 damage to each invader. That was what I was reading about. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to do that just yet, because they're already building and stuff in the wetlands, so trying to avoid that from happening I feel like is prudent. But part of what I was reading though is that River's Bounty provides an energy that funds Wash Away. Boon of Vigor doesn't require the energy, or you don't spend energy with this, you can also gain energy off of this. So like the energy track on River isn't necessarily as immediately necessary. And powering up the card plays allows you to act on the massive flooding abilities a lot more easily. Like if we can get the 2 water, like all of these are water, most of these are sun. So if we do 2 card plays and we do River's Bounty and probably Wash Away or something, we can push the towns away from where they build, so we don't have to worry about the blight there. And all the presence that we get gives us better spread. This power is 1 away from a sacred site, but your presence in wetlands counts as a sacred site. So we probably want to spread River to as many... Does River only get 1 presence? Put 1 presence in a wetlands. Awesome. If we want to get River to as many wetlands as possible, it seems. So let's add presence along the card play route, and we want to get to that wetlands if we can, because that gives us a sacred site. And then play these 2. Not necessarily going for the Gather Dahan route, but getting an energy and, well, adding Dahan is also good. So then we have this guy here. A mighty river starts from a humble spring. So when a power is repeated, it doesn't cost extra energy, as far as I know. There are just some cards that say you can repeat a power if you spend the energy, but that's not always the case that you have to spend the energy. But you have a number of cards that cost 3 energy, so if you want to play those cards this turn, you would have to gain a presence off of the energy track. But if you don't go for an extra card play, well, if you go for the extra card play, you can't actually... Unless you gain energy. But even then, you can't even get the extra card play, because you have to go... If it doesn't say you have to pay, it's free. Alright, good to know. So this allows for, like, powerful repeats. Especially when we get to 6 or less, you could repeat a major power frequently. Oh, your cards are also expensive. Also read something about how power cards aren't actually as strong as you initially think they should be, because your innate cards usually generally power up your track very effectively. And actually, like, if whatchamacallit, if this guy just keeps playing these 4 cards each round, then he actually would power up the energy cost of 6 or less. There's no quick start for Earth. Okay. So what do we want to do then? You can defend 3 in any land that has a sacred site, and you are starting with a sacred site but you have it in a place where there's not going to be building or ravaging. But if we get a sacred site in the wetlands, then we don't actually have to do any contingency over here, because the Dahan will take care of that town that builds there. So if we can get a presence over there, which we could do with gaining an energy, because we don't need to reclaim cards. So I'm going to do that, and I probably want to get... Do I want that energy? I don't think I'm going to use that energy, though. Because we're already taking 2 energy. So let's undo. Because if we can get to 2 card plays, this is like, it's slow for him to get to the faster card plays. So let's just focus on card plays, since we do have a means of getting energy off of the 2 energy. So what does that put us? You have 1 card play. So what are you going to do, sir? Gather Explorers, gather Dahan, 2 damage, or if a land has at least 3 Dahan, 3 damage and 2 fear. Well, that's not going to be... There's no land with 3 Dahan right now, unless we coordinate with River, but that's not necessarily going to work. Remove a blight and defend 4. That's also something we could do in this land. So maybe... Let me just change my mind and put the presence over here, so I can get the defend in this land and also a defend in this land, but the presence, or the Dahan, will take care of the explorers, and we remove a blight, which means that we could worry less about blight things. And we have this handy dandy skip all actions and target land card. So what are we going to do this turn? Yeah, River's Bounty does help us, but I'm planning on doing that for this region here. Not necessarily because I need to, but it will add Dahan to a place where a ravage is going to happen. Maybe. Maybe not. We're going to push something. Maybe not. I don't know. But this is range 0, so it actually has to be in any of these lands that River's in. Okay, so we have a plan for this wetland. We have a plan for this wetland. I think between Washaway and Massive Flooding, we can deal with the 2 wetlands in the west. So and we have a plan for that one down there with the next turn. Okay, so we have a plan for everything. So the question is, what are we gonna do? We could do Draw of the Fruitful Earth to plan around whatever they explore next turn. So let's do that. Yeah. All right, we have plans. We have no fast powers, so they're just gonna build. And we're flipping in the jungle. So then we can do all the things that we said we're going to do. We're going to do River's Bounty. There, yeah. And then we can gather... kind of want to leave the Dahan in the jungle for now. Let's take the one out of the mountains. That's not doing anything. We don't really need to gather the Dahan, though. Yeah, let's not gather the Dahan. Let's just do this to get the energy and the extra Dahan. Yeah, because we got that extra one. They gave birth to a Dahan. All right, and we can push 1 explorer town. We can push up to 3 explorer towns. So obviously we need to push a town out of both of these if we want to avoid that blight. I kind of don't want these guys to go deeper into the mainland, though, because that means that they could explore into the mainland. I mean, there's already towns here that we have to deal with, but if we can keep them on the coast, that gives us more control. But the only other option is to throw them into the jungle, and I don't know if that's a good decision. I mean, with River, though, like, if we can get the 2 damage to each invader, but we're not going to get there even if we do the Reclaim 1, right? Well, I guess we're just going to keep these guys as close. I don't want to do that one there, do I? I want the Dahan to do damage, if they can, but not like that. Not like this! And not like that either. That doesn't stop the blade. I know what I'm doing. I'm an expert. I'll also push that explore. Can I? There we go. I don't know why you didn't want to work. Something about hitboxes. Alright, so they explored in the jungle. How much defend is this? Defend 4. So you have 1, 2, 3. If I gather 2 explorers, then we'll have 5 in here. Defend 4 means that they'll still have enough. So we could gather them into the wetlands. Alright, so now those jungles are not going to happen. We could also gather a Dahan. And if we do that, we could also perhaps do damage with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do need 1 extra, though, if we... Actually, no, when they ravage, they'll get killed except for 1 explorer. It's pretty quick to have River 3rd level innate. You can do it by turn 5 or 4 if you're lucky with the power draw. Yeah, we're kind of working towards that, I suppose. So now the idea is we do 2 presents, we get to the Reclaim 1. And the Reclaim 1, we could keep getting River's Bounty back. Unless we want Wash Away back, but we only have 1+1 energy. If we do River's Bounty, we could also do Flash Floods. And that will give us 2 sun, 2 water, an animal. That will power up the first tier. So we'll push away. But we'll also have another card play now. I could also do Boon of Vigor, and that would give me tier 3. So I could instead 2 damage and push 3. Okay, let's go that route. I like it. Where are we going to put you? We want to try to get you to as many wetlands as possible, so I think that means we're going to head through the desert and then into the wetlands. And to have enough... This now says 2+1. I'm not sure why. I'm gonna keep gathering Dahan. Or maybe it is 2. Maybe it did add the 1. I don't know when the adding happens, but that. Okay. And now it's tier 2. Excellent. Alright. Alright, Vital Strength of the Earth. What are we going to do with you? You have 3+2 energy. If we get you a card play, you would not be able to afford it unless you also gain energy. If you do that, we could get this powered. We would have to play both Guard the Healing Land and Rituals of Destruction. And we would probably be able to combo that with River's Bounty this time. Aha! Aha! Ha! Ha! But we would have to get the presents down here, right? So let's add presents there. So now there's a defend 3, so we don't have to worry there. And then we play these 2 cards. That gets us repeated power with energy of 1 or less, which... They gain 1 energy per power card they played this turn. Wow. We could double up on River's Bounty. We could double up on Boon of Vigor. Interesting. But if you double up on River's Bounty... So Boon of Vigor targeting on River isn't too good. River's Bounty twice, however, could add 2 Dahan and 2 energy to River. Which is great when we're not going down the energy track, so... So this seems good. However, you are going to have to do the reclaim next turn, but you will gain a power card, but you won't be able to add a presence unless we forego that altogether. We just keep adding presents and reclaim only one. Yeah, that seems I mean, maybe we don't necessarily need to keep playing 3 cards in a turn. We just need to get powered up. Okay, I like this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. Yeah. So we gotta guard this wetlands. Flash floods. I'm thinking they're ravaging in the wetlands. We're not worried about that. They're going to build in the jungles. Well, okay, build new vigor. Do I want to target you with that? That's yeah, we'll do that. Because then we can get you energy, and energy is precious to you because your cards are very expensive. And then this is 1+1 if we target this jungle. If we do that, we could do 2 damage on the city, and 2 more damage. We could take out the city with the damage left over, and we could push an explorer, or, well, yeah, the explorer and the town that's left, or, well, no, we would just have to push the town. I'm just not sure what we're gonna do with this jungle here. Okay, yeah, that targets you, but you're not gonna use it yet. I could prevent a building in the jungle with flood. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. We could also use this to skip all actions in that jungle. Kind of want to get rid of the city, just because cities are annoying. Destroying a city early is pretty sweet. Yeah, I like that. I like being able to destroy cities. Invaders build in the jungle. And they're exploring in the sands. Okay. So what can we do? We can do 2 damage off of this, and we could do that in that land. Oh, but it has to have Dahan, never mind. We have River's Bounty, though. We can gather Dahan there. And then it would have enough for Rituals of Destruction. And that would do 5 damage and 2 fear. I like that plan. However, this is range 0, though, so it's actually not. We can't do that. Okay. Oh, we're gonna do this for sure. We're gonna take out that town, or that city. We're gonna hit that settler, because we have no more damage this turn. We're gonna push this guy not into the sands. I'm gonna throw him into the land with the Dahan. Although, however, I don't like that, because that town sees 2 mountains and a sands, whereas this town would only see a sands. So actually, I'm gonna take that back and push the town into the southwest. I can do it in the sands. Oh no, I was talking about the jungle. Yeah, I can do it in the sands. And then I would take out everything in the sands. Okay, and then I would stop that build. That's good. All right, I like that. Let's move you into that wetland. Let's do River's Bounty here. Do I need to gather for that? Where do I want Dahan to end up being? I'm not sure. Let's finish gathering because they'll automatically birth one. Then we can Rituals of Destruction in that land. And then we have one more River's Bounty. Bonjour! Merci beaucoup. Un, deux, trois. That's my French. That's not even pronounced right, but hello. I don't know if I've told this joke yet on stream, but two cats were in a race across a river. Cat 1, 2, 3 and cat un, deux, trois. And they both had a really good race. But the 1, 2, 3 cat won because the un, deux, trois cat sank. Ba-dum-psh. Yeah, bad joke. It was well said. Nice French accent. Thank you. However, I have no idea how to pronounce French outside of that. I just know that joke. All right, where do I want a River's Bounty? It can only be in a land where you have a presence. And if we need to get 2 Dahan to get that energy as well as extra Dahan. Do we want to put it down south, on the south here? I would like it to be in the jungle, though, but neither of the jungles now, or well, none of the jungles that River lives in has your presence. I don't know, maybe we'll throw it here, because then if we do Rituals of Destruction, we could take out everything there. Have I played all the spirits on stream yet? I have not. I have not done one of the spirits ever. And I don't remember which other spirit I haven't done on stream. There was a couple I did off stream. All right. Yeah, I think it was Nightmare. Nightmare's the one I haven't played. Okay. So what are we gonna do here? There's a Ravage in this jungle and a Ravage in this jungle. What contingencies do we have here? You don't necessarily have the means to stop this jungle here. Or sorry, this desert here. You reclaim, you gain a power card, you gain an energy. You do not gain an extra card play. So at best we could do 2 damage and push up to 3, but that will be slow. I mean, we might not be worried about the blight in this stance. So we could probably just ignore it. I mean, I've been trying to ignore blight a lot, but blight is a resource like HP. So any idea when next adversary is coming? Actually, it's a very good point. We do have Land Rush here. And we are going to be in stage 2, which means that anything that's not a coastal is going to have the flag. And the flag is going to add a town to a land without town. I know that you're not asking that per se, but it reminded me we have an adversary in this game. So in each board with town or city, add a town to a land without town. So both of these boards count, so we're going to have an extra town built in a land without a town. And this happens after they explore, I believe, when you reveal it. So I could have you gain a power card. And by you, I mean Vital Strength of the Earth. I know I keep speaking in second person, but if you gain a power card, you'll be able to use a card play You probably, well, you're gaining 2 energy though, so you might have enough energy depending on the minor power. I'm inclined to do minor power because the major power replaces a card in your hand, and if we're operating under the assumption that all 4 of each spirit's innate cards are really good because they have all the elements that you want, then we probably don't want to replace one of those cards. If River gains a card, I mean, yeah, I'm still at this. I mean, if you gain a power card and you also add a presence, you'll be able to play 4 cards the next turn. And if you take River's Bounty, you would just need a water card from your power. But then the next turn you'd have 4 card plays and you'd be able to activate 2 damage to each invader. Hey Seamus, welcome. It's less weird than if you were speaking in first person. Well, here's what I'm going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what he's going to do. Now for 4th person. Wait, 4th person? I'm gonna break the 4th wall. This is a really fun game, and I have it physically as well, but I've not played it physically. I really like playing these board games, but I don't like setting them up. I kind of got spoiled with Sentinels. Now, whenever I want to play a board game, I just look up and see whether there's a digital version of that game. Earth innate is often not your focus, but in this game, Ritual will be good for a long time because of River. It's often the first forgotten power without River. Fair enough. Yeah, Earth's innate is only repeating power cards, but it's... as we've seen, it combos well with River's cards. Alright, I think I'm gonna go... I want cards. I'm gonna go power card and power card. And we'll see how that goes. This is range 1 of any land. Yeah, so gain power, and then we're gonna click on this card. So this is Earth's card that's gonna be drawn first. Do I want River to draw first? Now let's have Earth draw first. That's Earth, and that's River. All right, all the options here. Ooh, I love this card. Aw, man. River's Bounty doesn't have a moon on it. In fact, none of your cards have moons on it. That said, I like that card. It's the only water card in this track as well. Or in this collection as well. We have a defend 1, possibly defend 4 in a jungle. And that would stop a blight, but I'm not really worried about that. 1 damage per blight. If we have Mountain Sand, you may instead remove a blight. I'm not worried about that. 1 damage per Dahan, or gather up to 3 Dahan. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Call of Dahan Ways. That makes sense to me. So now Earth. And the Earth symbols we're looking for are Sun, Earth, and Plant. I keep forgetting what they're called. I want to be correct and accurate in how I call these things. Plant. Yes, it is plant. Aggressive breeding. All right, so so plant, there's no earth, and there's 2 suns. Target spirit gets +2 range with all their powers. So that was a good one, right? Because imagine being able to apply... Imagine being able to apply River's Bounty to more than just lands that River lives in. That seems nice. But you need more leaves, or more plants. You need 3 plants. But ultimately, none of these have earth, so it's kind of irrelevant in that regard, then. So you, with your current cards you have right now, 1 sun and 1 earth. Yeah, you're not going to get to that tier 1, so it doesn't matter at all. Is there going to be an option to turn on land numbers? It makes identifying specific lands much simpler. It's easier to say D3 than the coastal wetland in the corner with a settlement and 2 Dahan in it. I mean, I like referring to it that way, because if I start referring to things in terms of letters and numbers, then I feel like it's an artificial game. But if I refer to it in terms of the description, it's a coastal land with 2 towns, well, now I feel like I'm one with the land. But that's my personal belief. Alright, so what are the cards here? 2 range, that was a good one. 2 damage or remove a blight. 2 fear, and maybe more if it has enough things. Target spirit gains an energy, an additional energy if it's not yourself, and an additional energy if you have at least 2 sacred sites, which Earth definitely does. It's like that if you tabletop copy. True enough. I'm going to go for Reaching Grasp, because I feel like that's going to be really good. And this is a range 0 presence? Yeah, so it's only adding to a land you already have presence in. To get a sacred site, it would have to be that jungle. So next turn, when you reclaim, you're only going to have 2 energy. And you're not going to be able to fund any of your other cards. So I got to go for energy if I want to be able to do more things with Earth next turn. Oh, you already got that energy. Right. Yeah, it's at this moment that you get the energy when you place your presence. That's what confuses me. So we currently have 3. We're going to gain 2 this turn and then 2 next turn if we don't. But we're also going to gain a presence off of this. Yeah, so if I go for this for card play and then card play the next turn, I would have 4 energy, which would be enough to do Reaching Grasp and draw the Fruitful Earth and a 3 energy card. It won't actually get you to the higher tier thing, though. But would the extra energy help? I mean, obviously, your energy here is super potent. I'm just going to focus on card plays. That's what I'm going to do. But for River, we're going to go pure card play for sure. And this is range 2. So we can get you into that wetland. Yeah, sacred sites. All right. So what does this do for us? Can skip all actions in a place. What am I more worried about? I'm not sure what I'm worried about. We're not getting destructions. We're not getting blights in any place where there's presence right now. I guess it's an argument for not playing this card if I'm not really worried, but I could just stop a build if worst comes to worst. Like, I could stop the build here. That's probably more valuable because stopping a Ravage just stops a Blight, but stopping a build stops a build and a Blight. I should be playing with a Blight card. The thing is, I don't like the blight cards. They always steal my presents. And then you're done with your stuff, so we're gonna target you with that. Yeah. Oh no, blight. Oh no, we're doing things. Exploring in the mountains. They just ravaged the jungle. So I'm gonna put you in a jungle because you're not gonna build there for a while or do anything there. That's fine. Although I guess that does mean that we could have explorers coming out of those towns, but currently their town reach is still very far, so I don't think it matters. Could stop the city build instead. Eh. Too easy. Alright, ravaging in the sands. What can we do with that? We're not caring about that sand, not caring about that sand. Gather Dahan and replace an explorer with a Dahan. And all of these are range +2. So we could River's Bounty anywhere. Hello. So when Earth reclaims, he could have rituals of destruction acting in a land with 3 Dahan. We could also have Call of the Dahan Ways and River's Bounty next turn to also get the Dahan where we want. Is there a limit to the number of Dahan we can have? Because we're gonna just make this board unseeable. We're gonna cover the board with Dahan, and that's all there will be. I don't know if it necessarily matters where we move the Dahan. I guess like Dahan are more of an expendable resource than they usually are. At least how I generally view them. I'm so afraid of losing Dahan, but we have so many Dahans that we could move them in places where ravages will happen and let the Dahan... We can get the Blight, and we can also take out the Explorers. So if we can stop builds in the mountains, obviously that's ideal. So we could push this Explorer somewhere. They're ravaging in the sand, so I want to move you to a sand. There, now that guy's dead. And I will remember he's gonna die because of the Dahan there. As long as I don't move him. Then... I could replace an Explorer with a Dahan. Actually, let me take this back a step, because I could push a town with this also. So I'm going to take the land that has a blight, and I'm going to move this town. If I move it into the sands, that will cause a blight. So I'm going to move you into the wetland, and then I'm going to replace this Explorer with a Dahan. There we go. Now we're not getting that build, and we're also not getting... Yeah, okay. So there's currently 7 damage happening there. That would wipe out all 3 Dahan that we would have there. And there's 6 damage here. That would also take out all the Dahan. If I move a Dahan to the sands, though, we take out the Explorer. Which is not really that big, but it's something. Then again, if I leave the Explorer there, we could turn him into a Dahan later. But Explorers just, yeah. Let's do this. Let's steal from the wetlands. Dahan, baby. All right. So reclaim for river, reclaim for earth, power card for river. You currently have enough energy to play your hand. Do we want to do a major power? You don't... Major powers are energy expensive, though. I think I'm just gonna go with the... Oh yeah, we do have a defend option. Yeah, that's right. 1 damage to each town, city, or defend 10. That works really well with tier 3 river. However, it doesn't give any of the river symbols. Except for an earth, but not water. You would really need to have... You only have 4 card plays, so you would have to have 4 waters and 3 suns. Is it water or ocean? It's water. It's water. So you'd have to play the 3 cards on the left and another water card. That also gives an earth, which would be wash away. Or we could do Gift of Power or Pull Beneath the Hungry Earth. Both of those would work. If target land has your presence, 1 fear and 1 damage. If it's sands or wetlands, 1 damage as well. I kind of want to use Gift of Power because that would also give lots of cards, but the problem is that you're losing a card play to gain a card that you might not want later anywhere. Two fear, push up to 2 explorers towns. If target land has blight, plus 2 fear, and push up to 2 more explorers and towns. Add a blight. Not a lot of majors have water and sun. You think it's 2 or 3. Yeah, that's part of what I need to learn is the composition of elements that appear. Ah, yes, it's also cards for major frigates. That's right. And I don't know, 2 damage doesn't really feel that good when I get 2 damage to each invader over here. Yeah, and the hidden benefit is you don't have to reclaim as often, and you can also forget. Yeah, let's go with Gift of Power then. So you have to get to 3 suns, so you have to play these. Then you have to play a card with water and earth, so either gain a minor power or push up to 3 explorers' towns. Let's go with Wash Away for the moment, and then figure out what we're gonna do here. Vital Strength of Earth. We could go for 3 card plays if we do Reach and Grasp and draw the Fruitful Earth and another card. That Defend 4 is not going to help anywhere. This presence is 2 range. Skip all actions. We could stop a build again. If we do presence here and then also next turn, the Defend 3 would allow the Dahan to kill the Explorer in town. So I think whatever we decide to do, we can let that happen. We also have a Defend 3 here. So we'll want to have Dahan here, which we can do with River's Bounty, and then the Dahan will take care. Oh no, there's going to be a city there then. It's fine. We could also do a bunch of damage with massive flooding. So we have that in mind. Don't we also have... Yeah, we have a damage here as well. Alright, so I think we're going to enter the card play route. We're going to have you play 3 cards. Oh yeah, we could also do this. Yeah, that seems wise. And that gets us, of course, that. So we could repeat a power card with energy cost 1 or less. Well, this is fun. So do I want to do Wash Away or do I want to do Gift of Power? Pushing 3 explorers, 3 towns. That seems good. We're going to do that. Even though the extra power would be nice. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. And yeah, you. And I really feel like this should be on river. This is a super strong river here. And you can get 3 energy, Mountain. Strength. Vital strength. Vital strength of the earth. You can get that. Yes. And I still have that repeat, so I'm not going to do that. Gift of Power is so good for both of those spirits. We'll do it next turn. I want to push things after we see what they explore in. So we could actually stop a build with this. We can't stop all the builds. I can do this, though. I mean, I can't stop a Ravage from happening. I could do 2 damage here, which takes out a town, though. I'm gonna stop this build. And now we're exploring in the jungles, and we have to place a town in a place where there's no town. Womp womp. So we already ravaged in the sands. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. All right, now we're going to unleash the fear of river. When you can trigger an 8 level 3, spend the majority of his time reclaiming until you can trigger it 2 turns in a row without it, so needs lots of power. True. Yeah, because we're probably just gonna keep reclaiming and stuff, but that's fine. So I can gather, well, not gather, I could push into a place and then I can do 2 damage. I could also push twice and do a lot of damage to many things. Like, I could take the town and explorer we have here, push it into the sands, then I could take 2 towns and explorer and push it into the jungle, and then I could do massive flooding in that jungle and wipe that jungle, and we don't have to worry about the build there. That would take out 2 towns. Well, 3 towns, including the one in the jungle. Is there a more effective way? Because each place only has 1 town. So I can't double up on town pushing unless I push. Like, I'm gonna take 2 towns basically and push it into this jungle, or actually it'd be more potent if I just pushed it into the sands. Because I could push the town and the explorer into the sand, and I could push this explorer, and this town into the sands, and then I do 2 damage to everything, which will put everything except the city. We all arrived at the same conclusion. All right, let's do that then. And now we're gonna flood the sands. And that city's just gonna sit there, I guess. Oh well. If I had planned for that in advance, I guess I could have done the 1 damage there, but that's fine. Okay, so now gathering Dahan. Where do we want to gather Dahan? Into that mountain? There's currently going to be 6 damage there, so we need extra defend, but we could get that with guard the healing land. And oh yeah, we already used that. Okay, and we also have this, actually. Could I have planned things better if I'd used that? I forgot about these. Well, I mean, I already have a plan for that mountain. I have a plan for that mountain. I'm annoyed. I am too good. But why would I smash the mountain now when I can defend 4 in that and the Dahan will take care of it? I mean... oh yeah, I could stop the jungle build. Actually, that's wise. Yeah, let's... oh, but I don't have enough Dahan to do what I want there. Oh well. I'll move those guys. Yeah, I mean... I don't have to defend, but what else would I do unless I just reclaim? I mean, I guess reclaiming's not inherently bad, it's just... we kind of have everything under control right now. Yeah, I could gain a power. And then I'd have another card. I wouldn't have enough energy to do all the things, though. I'm just gonna do it here. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, so gain power, reclaim. I want you to take energy so you could play both of these cards, but let's first see what card you're gonna draw. Target spirit gains 3 different elements of their choice. But if you target another spirit, you also gain those elements. Did someone say we needed a river to consistently get tier 3? Because I feel like that's really good. If the priority is river getting tier 3 consistently, this is what we want. You love that power with the double play. Oh boy. Yeah, that would be ridiculous. Feels like I'm doing that already. You need sand, earth, and plant. You get 1 earth card, 1 plant card. Not really Oh, and both of those up there are sands. I guess, like, Enticing Splendor is the best for getting us towards a higher tier. Like, if we do it this turn, like, we have 3 card plays. If I do this, I could play all 3 of my cards. And... I mean, I would have to take off of the energy track to do that. But I would play all 3 of my cards. I would have 2 suns. I would have no earth. Okay, no, it wouldn't help at all. Never mind. It would get me to the tier 1 is all it would do. And it's just a gather. It could gather a town though, which I mean, at difficulty 1, you're not sure I need more presence placement. I feel like that's a slight shade that you just threw right there. I feel like you're saying that I need to step my game up. I feel like you're saying, hey, you're too good. Which, actually, I'm turning the shade into a compliment. I'm still, like, in the learning stages, to be fair. I mean... Alright, I'm gonna go with this because I can play my hand. Oh, that's River! Oh! That's River! Alright, never mind, this is River! Hello, my name's River. I should have realized that by the fact that it says River gain a minor power. Okay, hi River, how are you doing? You want sun, water, and earth. And which of these do you get? You get no waters. You get 1 earth. You get 2 suns. Okay. Literally the same issue as Earth guy. I thought this was Earth. Ugh. That's a beginner's mistake. So what are you doing, River? You're like playing the 3 sun cards. Actually, if you take a... But none of these are water, so that's not going to help. You need 4 waters. So actually it doesn't matter as strongly. How many people are in Dolphin's head? There's me, myself, and I. Is there one that River would eventually play? I feel like it's just Elemental Boon then. Yeah, we'll go with Boon. Alright. Now this is Earth. Earth is gaining a power card. So... You're gonna gain minor power. I guess we should have done this while deciding on the River, because we'd have more ideas. Okay, so you can't play your hand. So that's one decision that's easy to just see. You would prefer an Earth card. Earth with plant would be ideal. Earth, plant, sun, but none of those are there. So the only one that fulfills that is Dark and Tangled Woods, 2 fear. If target land is mountain or jungle, defense 3. I mean, that's something. Earth is already very good at defense, though. Unfortunately, we would not get to the tier 1 even if we got that. So is there... destroy, explore. If you have 3 earth, you may instead destroy 1 town. I mean, that will combo well with your cards that are innately earth. I'm gonna go with Steam Vents. If only there were a series of mountain and jungle defense coming up. Cards with earth and plants are often defensive ones. Interesting to know. I haven't yet thought into like what the element symbols actually mean outside of it being on the cards. Okay. I mean, you're not going to play your hand. So we might as well go for the energy because we could always take the 4 card plays later. So defense there is needed. You're probably gonna do reclaim next turn. Pirate is raiding with a party of 13. Hello, Pirate. We need to defend 4. You need... You need the 3 sun cards. And then you need another card with water and earth. Let's go with the minor power one because we didn't do it last time. All right, there we go. Teach you Spirit Island. River is broken. River is awesome. Give you energy. Damage in a coast. Ravaging in the mountains, building in the jungles. Yeah, we could target that, and that's gone. Okay, that's good. You suck at the game too? It's Pirate, she always sucks. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Okay, you can destroy an explorer. Actually, most of the explorers are gone. We can't target that land though. It has to be in one of your lands. So then why did I even play this card if I'm not gonna use it to its greatest effect? Bah humbug. All right, let's not play that card and let's save the energy then. So defend, and then the 3 suns, and then minor power card. All right. You've never tried to play before, so technically she's undefeated and the best. I cannot argue with that logic. Oh, I guess there was a reason. Okay, let's think. I mean, you could have played Steam Vents just so you gain an additional energy. No, that seems silly then. Nah, we'll do that. Fear card. Defend 3 in all coastal lands. Well, hello. Pirate and Loot are both undefeated, but for different reasons. Alright. Building in the jungle. Wonderful build right there. Invaders are exploring in the sands, which already has stuff in it. I'm just gonna put you... Click a land to add a town to it. Oh, because we're focusing on this for the first part? Okay, I'll put you in that coast, I'll put you in that coast. Alright. -1 + 1 equals... Oh. It was -1 + 2? No, because it was... You're gaining the energy off of having played Guard the Healing Land. You would play Steam Vents to gain an additional energy off of Boon of Vigor, so that's ultimately a wash. Okay, so I'm not really wrong in that regard. Okay, so Ravaging in Jungle, we're not worried about jungle. Building in Sands. And also this. And also this. I'm gonna target River with this, I think, because our goal is to be able to get this without having to keep reclaiming all, right? Right? However, you got no water cards, so that's not good. Each Dahan deals 1 damage to a different invader. That seems powerful for a Dahan heavy game. But, I mean, really, it doesn't really matter if we're only gonna play the same cards every time. We need to get you to that 5th card play. I mean, maybe we don't even go with the reclaim route this time. Maybe we forego the 2 damage to everything route. Because, I mean, the things are now super spread out, except for this desert over here. So I don't know. I'm gonna go with Vale's The Night's Hunt. It goes with my innate 3 to kill cities. Yes. True. Okay. So you don't have any gathering or pushing. The most potent would be here. It would leave 1 city behind though, which is unfortunate. Yes. But when it's comboed with the innate 3, then it works fine. As long as I can get the innate 3, that's part of the challenge. Explorers don't do anything by themselves other than, like, having 2 explorers in a place only contributes to more damage. Think I could bump adversary to level 4. Well, how about you just keep it in your pants? Because I'm just slowly warming up to this game. Okay, nothing in the jungles, yes. Where do we want Dahan to be? I don't know. I think preventing a build is better than taking out, like, 4 explorers. Like, it looks sexy on the right side, but it's not really gonna make a difference if I do massive flooding now or later. Yeah. Yes. I played with Thunder Speaker for sure. I don't remember which one is Bringer. Is that the one with Night? Is that the Nightmares one? I have not. So I'm gonna stop this one. And then we're gonna gather Dahan, I think, here. No, I can't target that. I can only target land where I am. Okay. Let's just bring you to this wetlands. We'll bring you 3 so that you can have a threesome. Yes, I know this is supposed to be family friendly. Deal with it. This is Spirit Island After Dark now. All right. So are we gonna do reclaim for you, or are we gonna go with presences so that you can get to a 5th card play for the next sequence of things? You would not get to any of the tiers, but I feel like this turn it's fine. Although I guess being able to wash this jungle this turn would allow us to avoid the ravage the following turn, so maybe not. Boone could get me there. True, you're right, actually. Especially if we can get your tier 1. Tier 1 would allow you to even get to the tier 2. This one has no additional rules. The other one got things you could miss. I mean, yeah, there's lots of things happening here. There's a setup where you add an additional town. And actually, all of these are just modifications of the Invader deck. So actually, it wouldn't be too hard to do, like, tier 4 here. Just use that handy defend 10 card you definitely chose. Nah, defend is too easy. I mean, if Ravage there and we get Blight that cascades, it doesn't matter because I'm not playing with the Blight card, right, John? Well, you're getting 7 energy and you only have 2 cards in hand. It might be better to reclaim for you. And then maybe consider the 4th card play. Yes, also this. So what actions do we have here? Dahan dealing damage, replace... Well, we'll be able to get the 2 moons. We're replacing a town with Dahan, and we can push up to 3 explorers and towns. You don't really have exciting Dahan opportunities, though, but... Yeah, that's what I've been thinking, is that there's another coastal card, or there's a coastal card, period, that we haven't seen yet. So, yeah. Alright, I think... I'm gonna add double presence. Because I really want that 5th card play for River. You have all of your wetlands covered. Do we want a sacred site in a certain place because of your base power? That's the only other one, right? Except this is range 0. But do we want your sacred site in a particular place? I think we're getting coverage of everything except for the mountains up there. That's not really that important, though. I can get that coverage if I put something here. But if I want to move Dahan to a certain place without the additional range from Vital Strength of the Earth, I'm going to need to put this in the place where I want Dahan to be. But... whatevs. I'll just go in this jungle. This jungle seems like a place. Actually, I take that back. Let's not do that jungle. Let's do this jungle, because then I can actually see that mountain. Alright. And we're also getting a reclaim 1 off of this. Right, yeah, we have this reclaim power that I forgot that I've had this entire time. Minor power? Did someone say minor power? Okay. And just play your hand, right? Still have no suns. Actually, no, let me take that back. I want a sun. I have 4... I'm using 4 energy... Oh, I went too far. Just play the best cards. Okay, take a sun card. We can afford any of these. Let's go with the Dahan route then. So now with Elemental Boon, if we trigger this twice, we can get River 2 suns and a water. And since this can target... I mean, this should only ever target Vital Strength of the Earth. There's no reason for this not to target Vital Strength of the Earth. Conveniently, Vital Strength of the Earth also wants suns. And we could also select Earth and Plant for one of them. We need to make a water somewhere, but this will synergize very well. We'll be able to probably get to the tier 3 of Vital Strength of the Earth, which we absolutely don't need because we're only playing 1 energy cards. Actually, no, we don't need it at all because we need to target on this, so actually none of this matters. Okay, but you're reclaiming. And you're placing a presence. Do you need another card play? You have 7 energy or 8, and 8 energy would allow you to do 2 3s and 2 1s. I don't know if that matters. Can you use 4 card plays right now? Actually, no, you can't do 4 card plays if you go for 4 energy. You would have to do this, and you could do 2 3s, a 1, and a 0. Okay, so you're gonna do 4 card plays. Yeah, he could use it on himself, indeed. He only needs the tier 2 at least, but yes. And this is what range? Range 2? Let's put you... I don't know where. Your cards are different numbers of ranges. You may instead destroy a town with this. So we would like you to be in a place where you can destroy a town, in a sand, I think. So let's put you in this sand. And then you're gonna play 2 3s and a 0. Actually, I guess it's not necessarily those 2 3s. And a 1. So which one do we want? Right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Okay. So maybe not. Dahan damage. Do we need that defend? Oh yeah, there's this Ravage that's gonna happen here. Well, that's annoying. Because I can't actually do anything about that Ravage. Unless the Fear card helps. But I can't get Mountain that far over in any case, right? Although you did a range 2 presence, so actually no, I could have gotten you that far over. Okay. Okay, let's rewind again. Let's do this again. I went too far. Reclaim, and then put you somewhere over here. And then you could do a defend or skip all actions, but we would rather do the defend because then you could take out the town. But no, this is how it really happened. Is there a place with Dahan? And also thinks, yes, this town. No, this town doesn't. This place does, though. But we can get Dahan, right? Because we're going to do things, maybe? Yes, okay. No, we can do this. And then we have that. Awesome. I mean, I guess we're doing massive flooding, though, maybe, on this land. So maybe not necessary. We have options. We have options. Okay. I think I'm satisfied with this. Yeah, I think I'm satisfied with this. Maybe. Okay, I can at least destroy the town in this land. I was going to use it in another land, but I think that's fine. I could also target yourself with that, but we would probably want to... Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We got this. Okay, what are we going to repeat then? We're going to repeat on you. We're going to target you. And it needs to definitely be a sun. We need to do a water. And it doesn't really matter what the other is, but sure, let's power up everything. Then we do this again, and we do sun and earth, and now we all have everything super powered up. You can have... Actually, do we care? Some of these care. That one's already triggered. That one's already triggered. Okay, so we'll just take animal. Now we have all the elements. Actually, no, you don't have fire. Oh, well. All right. Oh, you could target anything if you do reach and grasp on yourself. We could stop the build in the sands entirely. No, you can't. Or can you? You can. If we do Veil of the Night's Hunt in this sand, I need to play the Cleveland River to get fire. Wow. Okay, so now we could do... Oh no, Sacred Site, no! Oh, okay, well no, here's what I have to do in order to save River over there. Now this Defend 4 is useless. Would skipping actions be better? Probably. Alright, let's rewind again! Here's what could have happened, but here's what will actually happen. Alright, I rewinded a little too far. Yeah, because this isn't going to do anything for me. And actually this... Well, it's fine. I can just leave it there. We gotta spread Earth somewhere. Yeah, we'll do that. Actually, someone's complaining that I'm playing 4 cards this turn and not playing 4 cards next turn. No, we'll stop a build. That's fine. By clue rules, the 3rd time is the charm. All right, do this first, because we got to get your tier 1 powered up. So plant and sun and water. Then you can repeat and do that to get sun and earth and plant. Yeah! Although I don't need that tier 3 anymore, but now we have it. Okay. Then I can do this thing. And we can stop a build in a sands. It's probably not gonna matter though. Well, okay, so there's currently 4 damage happening in the sands, but if Earth gets to the sacred site, that has a defend 3. So let's stop the build in that sands. And each Dahan deals damage to a different thing. It's not gonna really do much. I think I had a plan of attack here, but I don't remember what it was. We'll just... We could push up to 3 Dahan. Do we need to push up to 3 Dahan? I don't know anymore. I've lost track again of what I'm doing. We'll just go the damage route, take out that Explorer. Alright. Fear. Each player removes an Explorer from an inland land. Well, you know... This just wasted some of the actions. Alright. Invaders are exploring in the wetlands. Okay. Let's throw you here. And let's throw you here. Keep you along the coast as much as we can. Alright, I don't know about you, but I've had it enough with these explorers. We did not see the coastal card. That was not included in the deck. I've had enough of these gosh darn guys. Okay, so where are we gonna do this big hit? I guess... Well, in order to finish off that city, we have to do the hit here. So it's actually a bit of a waste of damage, unfortunately. It needs to have Dahan, though. So we gotta do Call of the Dahan Ways, but we can't because there's no Dahan there. Oh, no, that's not it. Wait. Ah. Okay, that's problematic. All right. We can only target Dahan lands with this. We can only target lands of range 0 with this. That's annoying. Okay, well that's happening. We're not going to be able to deal with that city. Actually, let me take that back. I can push something else into that because of Wash Away. I can change that town into a Dahan, and then I can... push this guy over there, and then I can destroy the stuff. No, I can't. That's not the power. This is the power. All right, then what? Building in wetlands. I'm just gonna target this land. Oh, right, because you have a range +2. That's why you can target that. Does that change anything? No, I'm just gonna target this. No, I can't. Because that's not going to have 3 Dahan. Okay, no then. We're going to target this land. Just because that will wipe that board. Alright. Now we just have to get rid of all the towns and cities. So let's get rid of the towns and cities. Okay, you're reclaiming. We would like you to have more cards, I guess, right? You're reclaiming. You're gaining a power card. Water is ideal, probably. Water and sun. If invaders are present, 1 fear. If target land is sands or wetlands, remove 1 blight. It's not as exciting as many other things, but it's at least giving me a water and a sun, and that gives me a bit more leeway in the cards I can play. Because I now have 4 sun cards. So I don't necessarily have to play Boon of Vigor. Although Vital Strength of the Earth actually doesn't have that much energy still, but the energy isn't going to help him this turn. Ravaging in the sands. There's lots of bad things happening in the sands. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't play both of these things. There's gonna be some blight happening, that's for sure. How concerned am I with that blight? Presently, I'm not that concerned. There's 2 cascades happening, though. Actually, no, there's a Defend 3 over here. Okay, we're not getting this cascade. So we're getting 3 blight between the East Sands. I have tons of removal. Someday. I mean, well, yeah. I have that. And I need some sort of damage to finish off a city. We've been trying to do that and failing dramatically because I keep forgetting that targets are annoying. Okay, I love River's Bounty. River's Bounty has been amazing. Call of Dahan Ways is fun, and now I just need a water, a sun, and an earth, but none of those work for that. Oh no, I have 2 more card plays. Never mind. I took the card route so I can do more card plays here, and I also have this if I need it. If I need a sun, I need an earth. There's cards. All right, we got that tier. And you could do these 3. That would not power up your tier 1. You need a plant card to do that. And you're not gonna have the 3 earth, so let's take that back. Let's try this again and actually make it happen. We should be able to make it happen. Otherwise, I'll be very upset. All right, let's start there. Let's see what happens here. Let's just, you know, do whatever. We have a fear card. Maybe the fear card will help. Yeah, knowingly we have the damage here, but it's a fast damage. Ugh. This is what, yeah, this is not ideal. Like, if I want to take out this city, I'd be wasting this power to do that. I mean, it's not really a waste, but... But if I want to deal with the buildings in the wetlands... I mean, actually, no, I could just do the damage in a wetlands, and then I don't have to worry. Yeah. And then the city that, or the town that builds here actually is not going to do anything because there's 3 defend and enough Dahan to deal with the invaders. Okay, that's fine then. So we have to deal with the guys down there. Yeah, we'll take majors next. We have enough cards now to forget, that's for sure. And enough energy. I don't know why I'm so averse to major powers. They're expensive, but they're good. That's the trade-off. Yeah, let's give you the range. Let's give River the range so that when I use River's Bounty, I can actually target a land that I'm not in. Imagine that. And let's do this on River. Each player removes a town or an explorer from a coastal land. Get rid of that town, get rid of that town. I know it means less fear, though. Am I concerned about that fear? It's fine. We're gonna get to the tier 2 victory. All right, that ravage is happening. That blight will cascade. Let's throw it over here so we don't lose a presence. And this ravage is happening. Bye, Dahan. Building in the wetlands. We're exploring in the mountains and the wetlands. It's actually good because the ravage that will happen will stop some of the explorers, or some of the buildings, rather. still not worried about the ravage in that southern wetlands. So let's see. We can replace a town with a Dahan. We could do that twice. That would be funny. If invaders are present, a fear. If it's sands or wetlands, remove a blight. We could do that there. Probably better to remove a blight from a singleton, especially if they're going to ravage in a place that has a blight. Mountains, wetlands. The only one that has a blight is this one, so we'll do that one. Except it's not mountains or sand, never mind. Or sands or wetlands. Okay, never mind. Wetlands do not have any blight, so let's just do this one then. Completely contradict everything I just said, because it would have been better to target another one, I guess. It doesn't matter. Gather Dahan. Well, the wetlands in the north are boring. The wetlands down here, we could flood. The wetlands in the south is defended. The wetlands in the east will be destroyed, so we're not really worried about any of that. Rituals of Destruction, we could do 5 damage in a land. So if we could River's Bounty here. Then we could do Rituals of Destruction there. There we go. Gather Explorers in Dahan. We could stop builds. If we target this land, we stop 2 builds. We're not worried about the sands in the east, though. Actually, I'm not even worried about that explorer there, but that's fine. We won't get a town, which will perhaps help with the explorer. Do I need to move Dahan? You already have a Dahan there, so that's fine. So where are we going to burn things? I guess we're going to burn there. But I guess we're going to draw things. Do we have means of drawing? No. Okay. Replace a town with a Dahan. We actually don't have many towns left. We only have 1 town left on this board. Okay. There are 2 cities left. We now have to deal with the cities. Let's gather into this place so that we could target that land with Dahan later. Okay. Then we have Gift of Power. Encompassing Ward, that's nice. That gives you Earth and Sun. I'll go with that one. All right. Can we win the game next turn? Someone's going to say I should very damn well win the game. So let's just go reclaim. And let's go with Major Power. Mists of Oblivion. That will help destroy cities. Bit overkill, but it will. tsunami we would probably also be able to use. That would also destroy Dawn. No, Dawn! 2 damage per Dahan in target land. And you don't, or no, you will have the suns and you will have the animals. Let's go with Vigor of the Breaking Dawn. Okay. We have to forget something. No, we have to forget something. And all my cards are so good. What have I not played in a while? Do I need Wash Away at this point? Probably not. I don't need many Earth. So I'm gonna forget Wash Away, which I could also do if I do this, and this makes it easier to see, as John said. Let's forget that for the moment. And actually, are you gonna gain a card or are you gonna reclaim? I think you're just gonna reclaim. Or are you? Do we want those cards? I don't know. Do you want energy? Would energy help? 6 energy would not help. 6 plus 2 energy. 8. You would play your hand. Do we want these cards? These are all fast cards. Wow. There aren't any towns on the board, so I don't care about that. I'm just gonna have you reclaim. I'm gonna throw you there. We're gonna very damn well try to win. All right, so how do we get that happening then? We want Vigor. We want 4 waters, especially because we played a non-water card. We want something that provides water and earth, so it has to be that. That gives us that tier 3. Do we have any exchange we could make? Do we need to make an exchange? Flash Floods could be replaced with Uncanny Melting, but I would probably prefer that damage, because we could do the damage to the city that we need. River's Bounty could also be exchanged. But being able to push Dahan and also do damage with Dahan, oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. I think we're good. Well, first I have to decide this. 6 energy. 4 card plays. Okay. Not doing as much talking as I normally do. I'm not sure. I'm kind of. Okay. Sure, let's repeat the Vigor of the Breaking Dawn, why don't we? Actually, no, that should target this. Oh, no, you didn't rewind. Wait. Okay, there we go. And this is how we win. There are no islands on the building. Yes, no islands on the building. All right, so that was our difficulty 1 victory. And we got 31 points for that, and we had many Dahan. We only lost 1 Dahan. So, yeah, we're just gonna work our way up the difficulties. I think I'm just gonna take this slowly because I need to figure out how each of these rules affects the game. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that because I can. But yeah, I've not played with Bringer of Dreams and Nightmares yet because it's the thing that scares me about this is the fact that you don't destroy things, you instead generate fear. So this is really pushing for a fear victory. But someone said this combos really well with Ocean because Bringer of Dreams and Nightmares generates fear and then pushes any explorers in towns. It pushes the explorers in towns into the ocean. Ocean destroys them, and it's extra fear. But people are saying that Bringer is very fun. Okay, maybe. The only problem with that combo is inland cities. True. I played with Ocean last week and we won. But you can, yeah, you can preview, yes. You can turn any face down fear card face up so you can see that, yeah. Not just what you've earned, but also what's coming up, yeah. You like Bringer and Thunder because Thunder can punch down anything. True. Destroy cities for every 3 Dahan in the target land. Yep, that's... Yes. I can see power there. Alright, so it is a little early, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Last week we ran 50 minutes late. I'm gonna just end it 8 minutes early. That's totally fine. Thunder is way too good. I'm hearing that everyone is way too good. All the spirits are so good. So yeah, we will play probably with Bringer next time. Either, well, okay. So let's just talk about stuff. So check out the other streams we have on this channel. We have Handelabra Live every Tuesday with John and sometimes Jeremy, where they like to preview content before it is publicly available, like Spirit Island, while it is continually in early access. Every Thursday at 7 p.m. we have Dolphins Dive with yours truly, where we like to dive strategically into all of the Handelabra products. And lately we've been focusing on Spirit Island, but starting next week we'll try to work Spirit Island more into the repertoire. Next week will be the monthly Oblivion match, and then I'll figure out the schedule after that because I forget where we were in our sequence, but I don't know. It might be really hard to work Spirit Island with another game, but we can certainly try. And then every Saturday through the month of May is Spirit Island Saturdays with Dolphin. And we'll probably play Bringer of Dreams and Nightmares on Saturday. And most likely, I don't think he's still here. I haven't seen him talk in a while, but John is most likely going to join me this time. So we'll have a 2-player Spirit Island match. That will be fun and exciting. So be sure to check that out on Saturday at 7 p.m. and we'll do it through the month of May. And if it goes further than that, we'll see. We'll reevaluate at that point. Maybe it'll be picked up by another streamer. Maybe this will be a rotating schedule with the Handelabra stream team, or maybe there'll be a new Handelabra streamer that will join and take the Spirit Island Saturday slot. I'm not hinting at anything. I know nothing. But it'd be kind of nice if I just, influence someone like that. Every Sunday at 7 p.m. is Tales from the Archive with another lit down for some storytelling sentinels. And every Monday at 7 p.m. is... I almost said Tales from the Archive. On Deck, that's the one. Every Monday at 7 p.m. is On Deck with Pirate Savvy and Dover, a brother-sister duo that have some fun times together, especially as they work on getting achievements. Check out the Handelabra products that I've played on stream. Sentinels of the Multiverse, One Deck Dungeon, Bottom of the Ninth Aeon's End are all available on Steam, iOS, and Android devices. Spirit Island is currently in early access, and if you help out, you can contribute to the development of the game, reporting any issues you have with the game, any bugs you notice, all sorts of things. Yeah, Spirit Island is really fun, as you can see, and even though I kind of had a trouncing victory, it's been a fun learning experience for me, and we'll certainly work on improving the difficulties, trying to scale it to a point where I am apparently at, difficulty-wise, but we'll see. But thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Have a good night, and I'll hope to see you all on Saturday.